Well, Darren, it's a point on the board in the Premier Sports Cup. Brilliant performance from the boys, matching top flight opposition. You're a little disappointed but didn't get more from it.
Yeah, of course, you get greedy, don't you? But no, I mean, I think overall the win for us is the fact how we performed over the full 90 minutes. That was outstanding again, from kind of start to finish. There is times when they had a lot of the ball, but again our shape and everything, we spoke about that, and again managing to kind of break on them and counter on them when they had the opportunities. And I think when we did that, we caused them problems, get a couple of good shots away, a couple of corners off the back of it, put them under a wee bit of pressure, and then obviously the first goal we go and nick it with poor from their point of view in the middle of the park. We managed to get it, and it's something we kind of touched on because we could see the goalie was so high, so we kind of try to get that information on. Like, any time you get an opportunity, guys, take a touch. And I think it was it Darren Hines maybe just before it had tried, or maybe after, I can't remember now. But no, it was a great goal. From a defensive point of view, the goals we lost pretty poor, pretty soft. But I think for the majority, 90%, 95% of the game, they were outstanding. We said that the other now. We need to try and keep that standard, and that they kind of fitness levels, we've kind of shown it against a full-time Premier League team. They're probably early on in their pre-season, but still for us to go and match them all over the park for the majority of the game, it kind of shows how well these guys have done and how hard they've kind of worked in pre-season to get themselves up to their levels.
We spoke to James just before yourself, and they talked about the conditions. It's stifling hot on that pitch, and to go toe-to-toe with full-time opposition, regardless of how early they are in pre-season, you mentioned the fitness, you must be pleased to see the efforts from the pre-season to this point.
Definitely. I mean, we know what the guys have got in their tank, so it's just a case of getting them through it. I mean, pre-season's been a hard pre-season, to be honest. We've had 3 or 4 guys away for most of the friendly games, and then again there's been 2 or 3 niggles and 2 or 3 injuries. But the main thing is that come game day today, every single player's kind of fully fit and ready to go. Howie will be back, and Kyle will be back for next week as well. So then we'll have a full squad. Again, we're still trying to get 1 or 2 bodies in. So again, that we could have more players to add to the squad for next week as well. So it's very positive, and again, albeit we lost in penalties, it becomes a lottery. It would have been nice to get that extra point, but again, there's a lot of positives there, and the guys in the stand would have seen that as well, that if you can keep the levels and keep the standards, then again we shouldn't be far away.
It's difficult to kind of pick out a certain area of the team today, because it was a very good team performance over the piece, but the back 4 in particular I think stood out. Big Sam Campbell, again, an absolute man mountain in centre half. Yeah,
I mean the whole back 4, including the goalkeeper, were outstanding. And again, I think the number of times we caught them offside, and again that's just through talking, communicating. Again, they were brilliant. I mean, nobody played poorly today at all. Even the guys that came on, everyone put a shift in, and it was great to kind of see that and coming on and helping us out when they can. And again, we spoke about it in there. It's just going to be a squad game for now to the end of the season. So guys, don't be getting too down if they're not starting, because there's opportunities in other games. Usually in the League Cup section, they'll chop and change the team and give guys opportunities to go and show me what they can kind of do. We know what they can do, but it's then up to them to see where they are form wise and fitness wise when they get the chance in the game. So again, I think the way we scored the goals, I mean, an outstanding strike for Jinky nicking in there, and then scoring for kind of 30-35 yards, and then you've got the second goal as well, outstanding, going down the left hand side, couple of 1-2s in behind, and it was Marley, and Marley's done that for us all pre-season. Gets a step over, dink to the back post, and then somebody hit the front, Liam coming at the back, and then there was somebody supporting in the box, and that's something that we kind of work on in training. So it was brilliant to see that, and then to get the finish just kind of topped it all off. So we've kind of shown what we can kind of do when we're given the opportunities, and again it's going to be a squad game for now at the end of the season.
A lot of positivity then this week. We've got 2 training sessions, no midweek game for ourselves, ahead of next week a trip to some familiar foes in Peterhead. Yep. How are you feeling about that now? Just the same again from the boys?
It's the same again. We'll take it. We've spoken about it earlier. I mean, we take it a game at a time. We don't get ourselves too excited and ahead of our stations, thinking, we've taken Motherwell to 90 minutes. We've managed to get a draw, and we've taken them to penalties. We're not going to get too excited with that. That game's done and gone now. So it's now prepared for the Peterhead game. We'll obviously look over their highlights and see the game, see how they performed. They're playing midweek as well, I'm sure. So again, we get the wee kind of break as such. Sometimes that helps, sometimes it doesn't. But again, we should go into that game fresh next week, and if we can go and play with the same intensity and the same way we played today, then there's no reason why we can't go up there and get the 3 points.